So today is the 30th anniversary of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers here in America, and Netflix released a special that was pretty great, honestly. Like, I just finished watching it, and it was campy and fun. It was very much like an episode of the series. It was a little bit more, I would say in some cases, it was a little bit more adult, in good ways. And I think they really nailed it, to be honest with you. With the resources they had, I thought it was wonderful. Especially, considering the deaths of Thuy Trang and just David Frank recently. I was hoping maybe he would actually show up in it, because it seemed like he could have maybe filmed some scenes, but it didn't. Not to spoil anything, but it didn't work out. I thought it was awesome though. It was very much like an episode of the show as far as like camp and like suspension of disbelief. But honestly, like, there's moments where you're just like, you're tearing up a little bit. Like, if you loved that show when you were a kid, like, then you're just watching this thing just like just like so excited and yeah. When you see that Yellow Ranger, you tear up a little bit, I feel like. Not that I'm like a gigantic Power Rangers fan, but I love that show when I was a kid. And if they go Mighty Morphin, then I'll be there. Only criticism was maybe the CGI could have been a little bit better in some spots, and I think you'll know what I'm talking about if you watch it. But other than that, I mean, it was if you equate it to the TV show and an episode of the TV show, I think you'll be very happy with it. If you're expecting some gigantic step up, like if you're expecting like a Power Rangers mini movie or something, then I think you'll be disappointed. But if you're just expecting like imagine the TV show had gone on for 30 years, then I think you'll be pretty happy with it. Yeah, so I liked it. But something else happened today in Power Rangers news that I was actually kind of disappointed with. And maybe this is just kind of, obvious with the way things have been going lately with the action figures and the toy market and I guess Hasbro in general. But, today they announced the last three revamped Power Rangers figures: the red, the pink, and the green. And let's take the pink and just kind of put her aside. She's fine. But I felt like what happened today was kind of a cash grab, to be quite honest with you. Like, to issue a new Green Ranger without a shield, without that golden shield, that dragon shield, is I mean, what is that? Like, he was without that shield in the show for maybe, as far as I remember, 10 seconds. I don't know, maybe a minute. And sure, the Red Ranger inherited it later when he lost his powers, but to issue a Green Ranger without a shield and then have a Red Ranger in the same wave with the shield, it's just a cash grab, and I'm really disappointed in Hasbro right now. And this is just another kind of symptom of like the disease that I guess has overtaken them, which is just a strict kind of focus on profits. But I mean, public corporation, what else can you expect? But I feel like it's too much of a coincidence to issue that figure this close to Justin David Frank's death and not have a dragon shield with it. And yeah, I thought that was really disappointing, and it's just kind of gross, to be honest with you, because you know in six months to a year they're gonna issue that figure again, and it's gonna have the shield, and people are gonna have bought both that Green Ranger and that Red Ranger, just so they can have that shield, and then they'll have exactly what they want 6 months to a year. So I hope people skip this, and Hasbro does better, because this was not okay. I was really hoping for something bigger. I was hoping for Green Ranger with the shield by default. You know, there shouldn't even be a question. You know, Sword of Evil, that'd be great. You know, maybe those gold highlights that you see on those newer Green Ranger costumes, that would be cool. But what we got, I thought was just a cash grab, man. Like it's pretty bad, honestly. And the Red Ranger comes, I think it comes with the Dragon Flute, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, it's like, why would they do that? It's just not right. But anyway, yeah, so that's enough for today. I have some new videos coming this weekend. I'm hoping you guys enjoy it. You know, it's not gonna, I'm not saying I'm never gonna buy Hasbro again, but I can totally understand why people are upset and why people would want to move towards something else. And there's so many great figures out, so many great third party companies and that kind of thing, that it just doesn't make sense to keep giving money to companies that are, you know, just kind of like focused on, you know, and everybody's got to make a profit, but I guess profit overall is just kind of bonkers, right? Like when you have a situation like this where you have somebody who died way too young, tragically, and they're just making a profit out of it. It's just kind of gross. But yeah, I'm gonna have some different stuff this weekend, and maybe I'll have some Hasbro. I have had my eye on that Spider-Punk, but honestly, like, there's a lot of great stuff out there, and I hope everybody considers what they're buying just like a little bit, because this is pretty gross. Like today, it just kind of changed the game for me, to be honest with you. Maybe cemented some things that I was thinking about, but yeah, that's pretty messed up. I hope Hasbro comes out and changes their mind after they see the reaction. So we'll see. But yeah, I hope to see you guys this weekend, and yeah, have a good one.